What's up, YouTube? I'm making this video in response to a contest that somebody's doing. Ravens fan. Man, I haven't been subbed to you. I'm subbed to you now. And I'm not looking to win this contest. I just enjoy sharing the stories with the community. So you don't have to enter me into this contest. Plus, I mean, I'm just now learning about you, so I don't really know you yet, and I don't expect to win cash money from somebody that I haven't dealt with. It just doesn't float with me. So anyway, but I really like the contest idea. My YouTube has been flooded with responses to this contest, so I went and checked it out. I gave you a sub, man, and thanks for doing the contest. And so this is going to be my entry. There's 3 parts. The first part is how I got started collecting. My collecting started in the late 80s. My uncle, I've told this story before, but what are you going to do? My uncle was in jail, and he would write me letters. And the letters would always include football cards. So, actually, when I was a kid, he'd send me these cards, and this is crazy, but I still have this stuff. He would send me the cards, and I'd put the cards in this crayon box. Check that out. If you look back at the first videos that I made on YouTube, which, by the way, April 13th is going to be my 1 year on YouTube, so that's awesome. I may have to do something for that special. Anyway, if you look back on my videos, I find this box in a video, and I open it up on the video, and it had a bunch of random crappy cards in it, but it was so much fun to just find it and say, man, you know, this is where it all started. On top of that, here just recently, I came across a letter that he had sent me. This was later. This was in like 1996. He sent me this letter from jail, and it's got these player stickers, the front of it, and I'm going to show the address because this is from 96. It's not relevant anymore. He put Dan Marino on the front. So I thought that was really cool. I came across it. I'm not going to read the letter, but because it's personal, but there's a letter there. And so that is how I got started. What really fueled the fire, though, in the early 90s, my stepbrother was collecting cards, and I met somebody, Joe Knows Bo, he's on YouTube. He and I started collecting cards together, and then me and my stepbrother started doing like a competition. Like, his favorite player was Charles Barkley, and my favorite player was Akeem Olajuwon. So we would kind of have a battle. We'd kind of battle it out. And so my Akeem Olajuwon collection is just ridiculous. And since I've been on YouTube for a year now, it's even crazier than what I could have ever imagined. But the second part of the contest is to explain how we got started on YouTube, which is, man, in 96, 97, somewhere in there, I quit collecting. I had to get a job, graduate school, all that good stuff. So I haven't collected since probably 97, 98. Last year, April 13th, Joe Knows Bo hit me up, and I haven't lived near Joe, and at that point I hadn't lived close to Joe in over 10 years. So but he hit me up. I mean, we still stay in touch. He hit me up. He let me know. He's like, man, you need to go on YouTube and watch these videos of these people. Specifically, he told me to go look at James516, watch his videos. I think he also pointed out Chris from the Hobby Box to watch his videos. I was real fortunate when I got started back that I was able to go visit Chris. I know a lot of people on YouTube wish they could do that. I'm fortunate that I live close, so I can do that when I have some spare money. Anyway, so that's how I got started back. All I did was I got on YouTube, I made videos of my Akeem Olajuwon collection, because that's all I had at the time, and it impressed a lot of people, I guess, because a lot of people started sending me messages, started following me, watching videos, and it's just fueled a fire, which brings me to the last portion of the contest. The third thing is our Eleanor of card collecting. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I know this video is already going on 6 minutes, but I think this is worth it. My Eleanor has changed over the years, and I wanted to show y'all what I mean. When I was a kid and I started collecting Olajuwon, my Eleanor was the 1987 Fleer sticker of Akeem Olajuwon. I wanted this card more than anything, and I finally got it. Once I got that card, I decided that my Eleanor was going to be the 87 Fleer base card. Every time I saw this card at a card shop, it was expensive. I didn't have a job. I didn't have money to spend on it, but it was always expensive to get my hands on. But I've got it. I managed to get it back then. I've had it ever since. So, once the late 90s come along, and I kind of quit collecting, I realized that there was a 96 star of Akeem Olajuwon. And up until I started YouTube, I never could get my hands on these cards. There's actually 3. 2 are from 86. And I managed to buy all 3 of them. I got this one, the blue border. I got the yellow border 86. And while I was looking to buy those, I came across this 85 red border from Star that I didn't even know existed. So this, at that time, was my grail. Now, once I got these, I really started watching last year videos of what people are getting. And I realized that the new products were putting out jersey cards, numbered cards, and autographs. So I went to town. I got on, I think I got on eBay or Check Out My Cards one, and I picked up my first jersey card of Akeem Olajuwon from 2010 Upper Deck. Not numbered, World of Sports. I picked that up. Once I picked this up, my next grail was there's an autograph version of this, which I never did get up until just recently. Well, I say recently, it's just been a few months ago. Number to 25, TheRavensfan516 hooked me up with the autograph version of this. But before that came about, after I got my jersey card, I wanted to get an Akeem Olajuwon autograph card. I just wanted one, just so I could say, hey, I've got my Olajuwon card. Well, James516 sends me not one, but 2 autograph cards. So at this point, I am addicted to YouTube, guys. Like, seriously. It blows my mind that somebody in another city could get their hands on something that's not local for me. I mean, it completely opened my eyes to what's possible on YouTube. And so now I've kind of made it a commitment to myself. If I get stuff that I know somebody collects, I'm not going to ask top dollar for it. Chances are it's probably going to come to the mail for you. I mean, that's just the way I see it. I've completely taken money out of the deal. I mean, and it's like it could really break me. I mean, I could have a card, like, I know I've sent out cards that are $200 cards, anywhere from $100 to $200 cards, not expecting anything in return, just because I know it has a place in that person's collection. It belongs there. And for me, seeing somebody open that on camera and seeing their reaction and how much they enjoy having the card is just, you can't compare anything to it for myself. I know there's a lot of people out there that just, they want the money, but that's not how I see it. So, I got my Olajuwon autograph. Well, yet again, my Eleanor changed. I wanted to get, I've been seeing a lot of people had Lettermans, autographed Lettermans, so I had to get this Letterman. Buy the letter, number to 30, autographed in Hakeem Olajuwon. And since I've gotten this one, I've picked up the letter L from the same product. And so once I received that, my next grill was I wanted Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler on the same card. And once again, 5-on-5-2 come through and sent me this. And I'm waiting. I'm kind of waiting to see what my next grill is. I mean, ultimately, the way that I've always collected Hakeem Olajuwon is I want to get every card that I can possibly get my hands on. With the autographs and the jersey cards, it's a little bit more pricey, and I can't always afford to. I would say, though, that if there's one thing my collection lacks, it's a printing plate, 1-on-1 printing plate of Hakeem Olajuwon autographed. I've seen 3 on the internet, and not a single one of them are for sale, so that's unfortunate. But maybe one day. Anyway, that is it for this video. It's well over 12 minutes now. Thank you, Ravens fan. I look forward to getting to know you, man. Thanks for doing the contest. Again, I don't expect anything, dude. I just appreciate the fact that you're giving tubers a chance to express their stories. So, thanks, man. Peace out, everybody.